वज़ीर-ए-आज़म, मुआज़्ज़ज़ वज़ारा, मेहमाना, गर्मी, मुआज़्ज़ज़ ख़वातीन व हज़रात, अस्सलाम अलैकुम। मेरी और क्लेयर की तरफ से आप सबको दिली खुशामदीद to Her Majesty the Queen's birthday party 2022. जैसा कि आप जानते हैं मैं थोड़ी उर्दू बोल सकता हूँ, लेकिन you'll be very pleased to know I am not giving my whole speech in Urdu. Honourable Prime Minister, first and foremost, may I say what a great honour you do us by being our chief guest here this evening. Welcome and thank you very much, sir, for joining us. We're meeting together to celebrate for the first time in 3 years. The coronavirus pandemic has prevented us from getting together physically, but dil ke bandhan mazboot. It is special for 3 reasons. First, we are gathered to celebrate the 96th birthday of the Queen of the United Kingdom and the head of the Commonwealth. This makes Elizabeth II the world's oldest and longest living reigning monarch. Second, this is also the Platinum Jubilee of Her Majesty as we mark 70 extraordinary years of her reign. As I speak, with thanks to the kind permission of the Capital Development Authority, thank you, with thanks to the CDA, the National Monument here in Islamabad is lit up tonight in purple to mark the Platinum Jubilee. The Queen, of course, is a global icon. She's the UK's top diplomat. She's undertaken over 200 official visits overseas, including nearly 100 state visits, and there were 2 of those to Pakistan in 1961 and 1997. She's seen 170 individuals serve as her realm's prime ministers. Her first British PM was Sir Winston Churchill, and she has seen 14 US presidents. Over the 9 decades she has been on the throne, her reign contains clear lessons for us all in these turbulent times. She has shown unwavering commitment to her principle of what she calls servant leadership. She defines this as, I quote, the promotion of peace, the encouragement of education and culture, and far-sighted and enlightened plans for the future of the country as an open and tolerant society. In a speech on her 21st birthday in 1947, she pledged that my whole life, whether short or long, shall be devoted to your service. And I think we can all agree that pledge has been fulfilled. She is the patron of countless charities and awards to outstanding community volunteers. Her most recent recipient of the Commonwealth Points of Light Award was in Pakistan, a brilliant lawyer and children's activist named Tahira Hassan. She has led also on the importance of investing in youth and inclusion, a subject I know which is important, very important to your heart, Prime Minister. 54% of Pakistan's 220 million people are under 24 years old, and we need to ensure that we support their dreams and aspirations, that we give Pakistan's talented women and girls awaz and marzi, voice and choice. No nation can reach its full potential without 50% of its population. And I'm delighted that through our first-class education programs run by FCDO, the British Council and our partners, the UK is ek saath with Pakistan, making a difference to young people's lives. Last year alone, we granted nearly 10,000 student visas, a 78% increase on 2021. So in short, ladies and gentlemen, Her Majesty's life of service teaches us the value of finding common ground, not polarization, that integrity, hard work, and selflessness, her key qualities, are needed today more than ever. Which brings me to the third and final reason for celebration, and that is that we are marking 75 years of UK and Pakistan's relations. We have a shared history, but ours, Prime Minister, is a modern partnership. Our connections, especially our people-to-people ties, are the beating heart of our relationship. 1.6 million Pakistani diaspora in the UK, 500,000 annual visits in both directions, and around 100,000 British nationals based in Pakistan. We are deeply intertwined. The UK wants to work with Pakistan to support a strong and open economy, doubling trade by 2025. And as you, Prime Minister, discussed with my Prime Minister just last week, business should be at the heart of our relationship. And I'm delighted that many British businesses are working here to deepen our ties. We're already your 3rd largest trading partner. And I'd like specifically tonight to thank our sponsors for this event, without whom this wouldn't have been possible. They are Shell, Unilever, Standard Chartered, UBL, Oxford University Press, Reckitt, Benckiser Group, Virgin Atlantic, Jerry's, and MG Motors. Please could you give them a sign of our appreciation. And of course, finally, this 75th year anniversary would not be complete without a very special event that I cannot wait for, the return of the England cricket team to Pakistan this autumn after 17 years. In conclusion, Prime Minister, my time in Pakistan has given me deep optimism about its future. As Quaid-e-Azam Jinnah said, my message to you all is of hope, courage, and confidence. बहुत शुक्रिया for joining us. पाकिस्तान और बरतानिया के ताल्लुकात बहुत अहम है. मेरी दुआ है कि पाकिस्तान को बहुत कामयाबी मिले for the next 75 years. Thank you very much. And now it gives me great pleasure to welcome the Honorable Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shahbaz Sharif. Thank you, sir.
Excellency Kasantana, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. It's a great pleasure to be here this evening with all of you and fellow Pakistanis to celebrate a very special occasion. Her Majesty, the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, marking 70 years of her remarkable reign. On behalf of the government and people of Pakistan, and on my behalf, I wish to convey through you, Ambassador, to Her Majesty and her government our warm felicitations on this historic occasion. I would like to thank you, High Commissioner, for the wonderful hospitality extended to us this evening. And there is no doubt that ever since you have been posted here, you have done a wonderful job to bring the people of Britain and Pakistan closer than ever before. And I'm sure you're going to build on this wonderful work, and we are there to support you in every endeavor that we two nations, which are absolutely bonded in historical relations, transform these relations into more friendly and business, investment, and trade relations, which is something which is call of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, Her Majesty, the Queen is a symbol of unity, hope, and continuity, not just for the UK, but for the entire Commonwealth family. We all recall that upon her accession to the throne 70 years ago, she pledged to commit her life to the service of her nation, and her life and outstanding record have shown the commitment of incredible service to the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth, and its people. Her reign defines an era, a period marked by unprecedented spirit of friendship, cooperation, and goodwill towards all the Commonwealth member states. The people of Pakistan have special affection for the royal family. Whenever a member of the royal family has visited Pakistan, we have extended a very warm welcome. This affection and goodwill is reciprocated in equal measure. Her Majesty's Platinum Jubilee coincides with Pakistan's 75th independence anniversary, as well as the anniversary of 75 years of our friendship between Pakistan and the UK. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a witness to British support to Pakistan for at least 10 years as my service to the people of Punjab as Khadme Punjab. DFID, which is a very important organ, and now it's been transformed into another into department, contributed during my watch something like 600 million pounds to Pakistan, all the provinces including Punjab. And we really benefited hugely from this program. It was about primary education, it was about mother-child health care, and many other interventions. And one of the most memorable contribution was, it was called Punjab Skill Development Company. It was not about brick and mortar. It was not about building buildings or buying machinery. It was about investment in the students, girls and boys, who were empowered through skill training in various trades. And we hired companies, invested in young students, and now by thousands, they are great builders of Pakistan. This is what I think this British-Pakistani entire cooperation is all about. Finally, I would say that it's our great pleasure to resolve. I spoke to Prime Minister Boris Johnson last week, and we have resolved to bring our two countries together and closer in trade and business, and we are expecting a delegation from Britain very soon. Thank you very much for bringing this cricket team back to Pakistan after 17 years, and I can bet you we will win the matches. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I conclude by wishing Her Majesty long life and good health, and the friendly people of the United Kingdom continued peace, prosperity, and success in all endeavors. 3 cheers for the Queen, her health and happiness, and our friendship and our wonderful relations. Pakistan, Britania ki dosti zindabad.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a final bit of formality, which is to propose 2 toasts. If you'll allow me, I will first propose a toast to the President, Government, and people of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Pakistan.
And please raise your glasses with benign water. I'm in soft drinks. And we all pray for the health and happiness of Her Majesty the Queen, people of UK, the government of UK, and people of Pakistan, and our friendship, Zindabad.
Now, we will cut the birthday cake.